If you think you have an incurable disease, if you think it yourself, you are right. If you think your problem is curable, then you are also right. It all depends on your intention.
Her strokes had a 90% chance of being fatal. The cancer in the membranes of her brain are 100% fatal within 4 weeks. Her other cancers are also 100% fatal in infants, according to all of the medical literature. Over the last 50 years, hundreds upon hundreds of billions of dollars have been spent trying to fight the war on cancer. Despite decades of work by the most intelligent members of society, cancers like Shyloh are still 100% fatal and 100% untreatable. In addition, hundreds of millions of dollars have been spent to try to find treatments for infantile epilepsy, cerebral palsy, strokes, and brain injury. Despite these expenditures, not one of these conditions is treatable in infants, and cerebral palsy, strokes, and brain injury is not treatable in anyone. Because there was no effective treatment for cancer, $86 billion was spent on cancer care in the United States. By 2020, if no treatments are found, cancer will generate $150 billion in total revenue for organized medicine. That is more than the total annual revenue of Microsoft and Amazon combined. Alzheimer's will generate another $240 billion in total revenue for organized medicine. By 2020, the total revenue generated for organized medicine in the United States for treatment of cancer and Alzheimer's will exceed the combined yearly revenue of Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. If cancer and Alzheimer's are treated by 2020, organized medicine in the United States will lose $390 billion in total revenue. Imagine Amazon, Microsoft, and Google all going out of business at the same time. Do you think organized medicine could survive such a catastrophic loss of income? In the US alone, organized medicine has 390 billion reasons not to find a treatment for cancer and Alzheimer's. Could there be a cure for cancer that's being hidden from us? Well, here is Shyloh at 14 months old, over 1 year after that fatal MRI was taken. Shyloh is about 2 months behind in her physical development, the time she went without any diagnosis or treatment. There is no indication that her cognitive development has been delayed in any way. How is this possible? Shyloh's father is a scientist. When he researched epilepsy, he found that in the 19th century there were reports in the medical literature that claimed a certain medicine treated infantile convulsions. Infantile convulsions is what we now call epilepsy and cerebral palsy. This medicine came from the East and was carefully bred and cultivated by Eastern civilizations as both a medicine and a spiritual sacrament for over 5,000 years. It took Shyloh's parents just 2 hours of looking on the internet to find these medical reports and learn about this medicine. Luckily, the parents already knew about the power of this medicine because Shyloh's father had been using it to treat his illness, systemic sarcoidosis. Shyloh's father got Shyloh a prescription for the medicine from their family doctor to treat her cerebral palsy and her epilepsy. The medicine didn't just treat her epilepsy and cerebral palsy. It also treated her cancer, her strokes, her brain hemorrhaging, her brain swelling, her brain injury, her nerve damage. Most importantly, this medicine kept Shyloh alive until the cancer could be put into remission. Shyloh has received no treatment at all from Western organized medicine because they have no treatment to offer her. In any hospital in the Western world, her condition is 100% fatal. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, there are children all across the world who are in the last hours of their life who almost certainly could be saved with Shyloh's medicine. And what is this miracle medicine? Of course, it's cannabis sativa.
If you think you have an incurable disease, if you think it yourself, you are right. If you think your problem is curable, then you are also right.